Hey guys, it's the only twin Brit. Welcome back to my channel, and today you guys already see it in the title. I'm going to be giving my personal advice on starting your very first YouTube channel. If you are new here and you are not subscribed, what you waiting on? And you know what, just for you, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a courtesy 10 seconds to go ahead and subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna even count down for you, just for you. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and let's go ahead and get into the video. And you already know, y'all, I got my my notepad right here because I got some tips that I wrote down that could help and benefit some of you. Because when I first started, I got some advice for some family members, and I greatly appreciate it. And then some things I had to just learn on the way, and I'm here today. And I'm going to be helping some of you out there. Some people have so many questions about starting YouTube, and today I'm just going to be, giving you that extra push that you may need to go ahead and start it. So let's go ahead and get into the video. And I got my first tip here. My very first tip is to stop being scared. Stop being scared to start YouTube. That's if you learn that, if you could get over that, everything else gonna flow. If you could get over being scared, everything else gonna flow. Now, for me, when I first started YouTube, I had so many questions going through my head. Not only that, I've been wanting to do YouTube probably a couple of years now. I mean, like, genuinely wanting to do it. I watch people videos all the time. My whole household watches YouTube. My nieces, nephews, literally everybody watches YouTube. So this is something that I've been wanting to do, but like I said, that being fearful to actually start it is what hold a lot of people back. And when I say like being fearful, that just goes into just being scared of the reaction that you may get from it. You cannot be scared. Very first tip, you cannot be scared to start YouTube. You gotta be fearless and just do it. You never know the outcome you're gonna get from it. You never know the inspiration that you can give somebody from doing it. Depending on what content you put out, you never know how you could impact somebody's life. Like, you can't be fearful. You gotta just go ahead and do it. You gotta go ahead and do it. If you don't do it, who gonna do it? And if you don't do it, you gonna always have that thought in your head like, why didn't I do it? Could I have done it? Like, you never know what you're gonna get from it. You never know what you're gonna get from it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Very first tip. And that's an important tip. Now, my next tip would be, when you start your YouTube, I would recommend that you go ahead and make you a banner. Make you a banner so that way when somebody come and visit your page, they'll already know what your page is about. Like, make you a nice little banner that somebody could see, like put pranks on your banner, or blogs on your banner, or advice on your banner. Whatever your channel is about, I advise you to go ahead and make that banner so that when people visit your page, it's no question on what you're doing, because they're gonna already know what you're doing. And also, if you can get an intro, I would recommend getting that too. Now, everybody does not have an intro, nor do you need an intro to start YouTube. I just think intros are nice. You don't absolutely have to have one. A banner is good enough. Or if you want to start your videos off with like just a picture, or however you want to do it, as long as it's viewable for the viewer, as long as it's eye-catching, I would advise doing it. Now, if you know you can't get a good intro and your intro gonna look, not pleasing, I would advise just not doing it and just leaving it out and just doing your videos as is. Intros are not absolutely a must. They're just nice to look at. Okay. My next tip would be, you have got to be confident. You cannot start a channel if your confidence is at a 0. Your confidence has to be on 100. You have to be confident in what you're doing, be confident in what you're saying, be confident in what you're putting out, because it shows. If you go on your videos and just got your head down and people can tell that you're just not that into what you're doing because you're lacking confidence, it's never going to work. Even if you got to give yourself a prep talk before you do it, I would advise doing that, because you don't want, the last thing you want to do is put a video out and people looking at you like, does this girl even want to do YouTube? Like, you have got to be confident. Even if you're not a believer, even if you think your video is going to hit 10 views, you still got to be confident. Always be confident in what you're putting out. If you believe, other people will believe. My next tip ties into what I just said about being confident. Basically, it's just to make everyone a believer. If you can make everyone believe in what you're doing, it's no limit to where you can go. You have got to make them a believer. You got to be confident enough to put it out there and make others believe in what you're doing. If you don't believe in what you're doing, it's very hard for somebody else to believe. You have got to be confident and make people a believer. Make the people who said that you couldn't do it, make them believe. Make people who aren't even subscribers yet, make them believe. You got to do it, and you got the power to do it. It's all in here. It's all a mindset. If you believe, domino effect. Other people going to believe. Very important. Keep that mindset that you can do it, and make everybody who said you couldn't, make them eat their words. Make people who believe in you, just make them proud that they did believe in you. You gotta make people a believer. That's it. And my very next tip would be to get you a pen and paper and write down ideas. When I first started my channel, I went to the dollar store, got me a notepad, got me some pens, and I wrote down everything that I wanted to do. I literally wrote down everything. And before I even went and brought the pen and pad, I used my phone and my notes to write down ideas. If you could get it out here and apply it to some paper, that's a good first step. Because sometimes our downfall is that we keep everything in here and it stays in here. You got to take it out of here, write it down, and do it. That's it. You got to do it. Sometimes when you try to keep everything in here, everything gets jumbled up and there's too many things going on in your mind. So that's why I would advise to get you a pen and paper and just write it down. Just write it down. Go back and look at it a few times. Advise it a few times. And then put everything into action. Take it out of here and put it into action. And next tip is you have got to be consistent. You have got to be consistent. It's no way you can decide to start a channel and upload every couple of months and think that your viewers are going to be pleased with that. You have got to be consistent. If you can upload at least once a week, you good to go. At least once a week is like a series. Your viewers going to know that, okay, she dropping something next week, so I'm going to be tuned in. You know, give them something to look forward to. Don't just upload once and then come back a couple of months and be like, hey, y'all, did y'all miss me? No, you got to be consistent. You have got to be consistent. And very next tip would be to use your phone. A lot of people want to start YouTube and they want to have these fancy cameras and all the lights and, you know, they want everything that goes with it. And sometimes you just don't have all of that. When I first started doing my videos, I was using my phone, and that's some good advice that I got from my niece. Shouts out to you. She told me you do not need a camera to start YouTube. Use your phone. Now I do own a camera now, but I didn't have a camera at first. Your phone is good enough. Your phone is good quality. As long as your phone is capable of taking good videos, that's all you need. You good to go. Trust me, you good to go. The camera will come later, but you do not need it right now. Use your phone. As long as you have like a good scenery, good lighting, good view, you good to go. You do not need a camera to start your channel. A camera will come when it's time for a camera. Until then, pick up your phone and use it. What you waiting on? It's in your hand all the time anyway. It's in your hand right now. So what do you need a camera for? use your phone. Half the time, them phones got better quality than a lot of cameras I've seen. You got, listen, I'm on my phone right now. Speaking of, use your phone for your videos. And very next tip would be to promote. Promote. I don't care if you don't listen. Me, I don't have a big following on social media, okay? I'm not that girl. I'm not that popular girl who have all these followers on social media who just gonna come and follow me. I'm not that girl, but I don't care. I'm gonna promote. So make sure when you start your channel, any social media that you have, promote. Even if you get 0 likes, 0 comments, 0 shares, trust me, I'm telling you, they see it. And I don't care if you got to flood somebody's timeline with it. I promise you they see it. You cannot have these social media platforms and don't use it to promote. Because if you don't promote, then how is it going to get out there? You have got to promote. If you got Facebook, use it to promote. Instagram, Twitter, whatever you have, if you have it, promote. And like I said, trust me, they see it. I promise you they see it. Like I said, I don't care if you got to blow somebody's timeline up. Promote. And my very last tip, but it's a very important tip, because this can get you. It can get you in the mind right here. All those friends you have and people who call you bros and sis or whatever the case may be, do not get discouraged when you don't see them supporting you how you think they should. Sometimes that can mess with your head and you could be like, well, dang, should I even do this? Because nobody's sharing it, nobody's promoting it, nobody's liking it. Even my friends, they're not commenting under it. No, do not let that stop you from starting your channel. That goes into making them a believer, because sometimes, believe it or not, it be intimidation. Even the ones that's close to you, it be intimidation. But you got to do it. You have got to do it. Make them a believer as well. Don't let the lack of support from family, friends, whoever stop you from putting out your content. The sky is the limit for any and everybody. And like I said, it's all a mindset. Take it out here and put it out there. Put it out there for somebody else to say, okay, I could do this. And I'm here to tell you that you can do it. Today, I hope I gave somebody that push that they needed to start their channel. Because like I said, the sky is the limit. And there's no telling where you can go if you stop being scared. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And also leave comments on some things that I might have left out, because there's a lot of things out there that people need to know. And listen, I'm here for all the advice, okay? And if I come up with anything else, trust me, I will be making a part 2 to this video, okay? And thank you guys for watching. There will be more videos on the way, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.